The puppies have popped. To conclude our 5-part series about spring in Moosomin, Saskatchewan, here are a few of my observations from the month of June, as spring melted into summer. Cedar waxwings arrived in the first week of June, becoming the most prominent birds around, roosting in large groups and making high-pitched noises. Throughout June, I've seen evidence of new life. We know there are wren chicks in our birdhouse because the parents enter with food and exit with fecal sacs, essentially dirty diapers. Wrens also remove the eggshells from the nest, and I found one in our garden. I've seen house sparrow parents feeding their nearly grown fledglings mouth to mouth. And I've seen juvenile robins, which have speckles not seen on adults. I was puzzled for a long time by the idea of this little bird. Turns out it's a juvenile chipping sparrow, also more speckled than an adult. And in the local waterways, I've seen the cutest of all the baby birds, American coot chicks. I've made a lot of visits to a slough near the Southside Cemetery. In addition to coots, I've enjoyed watching blackbirds, grackles, and killdeers. At the cemetery itself, I've gotten up close and personal with the resident ravens. Overall, though, June is when my bird watching wanes in favor of insect watching. Here is a yellow jacket washing her face. And some busy western thatching ants. For butterflies, here is a very cool hobbamock skipper, a new species for me. And here is a red spotted admiral, not to be confused with the more common red admiral. My most interesting butterfly specimen is this one. Compare it to these photos I took last year of a monarch and 2 mating viceroys. What do you think? Is it a monarch or a viceroy? The new specimen is a viceroy, but it is conspicuously lacking the big black line on the hind wing that's usually the easiest way to tell the 2 species apart. Here is a discussion about that on my iNaturalist account. Behold, a bee-mimicking beetle pollinating like it's a bee. My favorite insects, of course, are the ichneumanoid wasps.
I think it does speak to something about me that I'm out here hanging out with this parasitoid wasp and not going to the party I'm supposed to be at.
I leave you with this uncommonly good footage of a song sparrow. Have a great summer getting outside.